Hello, SAPA. My name is Bob Mong, president of the University of North Texas at Dallas, a proud partner in this symposium. I bring you greetings from Provost Dr. Betty Stewart, faculty, staff, and students. UNT Dallas supports SAPA's mission and goals, and we are inspired to partner with you. We are proud of our growing role in the educational ecosystem of Metro Urban Dallas. Since 2015, our enrollment growth has been one of the fastest rising in the United States. More significantly, since 2015, our number of graduates has risen from 475 to nearly 1050. Most of our students are first-generation college students from low or modest household incomes. We are a pathway to socioeconomic mobility. A recent national study ranked UNT Dallas #1 in Dallas-Fort Worth and #15 nationally in providing economic mobility for its graduates. UNT Dallas is one of America's most diverse universities, 85% Hispanic, African American, and Asian. Not only are our students diverse, but our leadership and staff are among the most diverse in the United States, with 4 of 6 of our deans scholars of color. Our cabinet is majority minority. Same is true for our non-academic department heads. And our staff is over 60% minority. I am also proud to tell you that our recently accredited College of Law has been named the most diverse among America's 200 law schools. It is majority minority and majority female. This diversity did not happen overnight. A few years ago, I invited the Dean of Admissions at Harvard to speak at our May commencement. I called him knowing that, like many of our students, he had grown up in poverty and had risen up and made a meaningful life for himself and his family through education. What he said that night is instructive to us today. While he has done a great job diversifying a Harvard student body, it's no secret that his graduates mostly go off to elite professional and graduate schools, consulting firms like McKinsey and Bain, investment banks, or the Silicon Valley. Harvard remains a place for the privileged few, regardless of background. America can be justly proud of this great university. UNT Dallas grads, on the other hand, typically go out into some of North Texas' highest need jobs: bilingual teachers, police officers, healthcare workers, accountants, mental health counselors, and underserved areas of the law. We also are sending grads to medical school and to prestigious graduate schools like Columbia and Johns Hopkins. And those students are coming from our urban metro recruitment area. Our growing reputation in the sciences attracted the state's attention, and we recently were invited into the Joint Admission Medical Program that guarantees our qualified students placement in one of Texas' medical schools. Local students for local careers, we like to say. America has an education disparities gap. What is that? It means the more your family makes, the more likely you are to graduate from college. UNT Dallas exists to level this playing field. Civil rights attorney Fred Gray, who was Rosa Parks' attorney, calls closing the higher ed equity gap America's new front on the civil rights movement. The reality is that the Harvards of the world are not going to solve the growing educational disparities gap in America. The reality is that the gap is going to be closed by our community colleges and regional four-year universities like UNT Dallas, working in tandem with school districts, foundations, and industry to increase the college-going population. A recent UNT Dallas top grad grew up in Cameroon. She and her mother lived in a cramped apartment near our campus. This student aspires to be a diplomat and work on issues in Africa. She recently received a master's degree in international relations in Switzerland and is interning at the United Nations. She will then pursue her doctorate. We are all proud of our rich diversity. And I'll close today with the words of novelist Toni Morrison. If you are free, free others. If you have power, empower others. This is what UNT Dallas is all about.